Hello Leo, welcome to Demella Universe. I am Vel Astri. Thank you so much for joining me. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising Sign of Leo. And Leo, this is your full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus reading. Now Leo, the full moon is all about manifestations, about releasing, deep let go of all things that no longer serve you, of all things that allow resistance and restriction and limitation, in order for you to fully present yourself, to fully experience yourself within your divine authenticity, to manifest all your desires and all your wants and your dreams and your prosperity. The Taurus energy is all about financial stability, financial well-being, prosperity, abundance, stability, a foundation. And with the eclipse energies, I feel that any area in your life where you have any doubts about your worthiness, any person, any situation, any experience that makes you believe that you are not worthy of abundance and prosperity is being washed away. Anything that eclipses you from seeing the truth of your divine sovereign being. You are simply to understand that you are the key to your prosperity, that you within your truth are the key to your abundance, and anything that denies you this clarity is being released in order for you to manifest all of your beautiful dreams within the clarity of you. So beautiful Leo, let us see, what are you receiving this full moon? What's coming through for you? What healing, what blessing, what understanding, what clarity, what manifestation? What's coming through for you this eclipse, Leo? Okay, there we go. Angel of strength, and look, there you are, Leo. There you are. Okay. Leo, this is a powerful time for you, where a beautiful activation within your solar plexus is opening. Leo, you are the sun, and your ruling star, your ruling planet is the sun, and this is solar plexus energy. This is divine masculine energy. This is you creating within your truth, your passions, your desires, your dreams. This is beautiful love. This is beautiful healing. This is beautiful magic. And you are being empowered into the truth of you. It is time for you to understand that you within your authentic self is all that you've ever needed to create happiness, to create love, to create abundance in your life. And you're coming into a powerful activation within your solar plexus to really be strengthened and crystallized within the understanding that you are divinely perfect. And as you align with that which brings you joy, you align with universe, you then assist others, you then are of service to all when you are first and foremost of service to your authentic self. You serve all by serving your truth. You honor all by honoring your truth, Leo. And you're finally coming to the empowerment that there's never been anything wrong with you. And you don't need to please everybody around you. You don't have to be the life of the party. You don't have to be this different person for everyone in order for you to feel valuable, in order for you to feel important. By you just being within your truth, honoring the beautiful divine being you are, that is powerful, that is beautiful, that is love, and that is healing. And that is you finally existing, because now you're not doing things in order for other people's pleasure. You are doing things in order to allow your happiness, your pleasure, your beauty, your abundance. And in that energy, you then are able to heal and assist, and you are a refuge to all who are available to your beautiful energies. The angels are with you at this time. Archangel Gabriel coming through strongly to illuminate and to empower you to the clarity of your truth, the strength. It's time for a change. The 5-0 makes a 5. It's time for a change in how you see yourself. It's time for a strengthening. It's time for an empowerment. It's time for you to really know that you're a beautiful, powerful, healing, nurturing, extraordinary being, Leo. And all you've ever needed to do was honor that which feels like love to you. Honor that which resonates within love to you. It doesn't matter how it might look like to anybody else around you, to anybody else in the external. As long as you are honoring the love of you, you are then honoring the love of all things, Leo. And you're coming into that beautiful understanding and that beautiful place of clarity this eclipse season. Right, let's pull some tarot. A lot of past unloved ones in the angelic realm around you at this time. You have a lot of spiritual guides around you at this time, Leo. Almost reflecting, mirroring to you just how important, how valuable, how beautiful you are when you simply align with that which brings you happiness. And look at that, the devil, that self-image, you doubting who you are and doubting your power, pleasing others, honoring other people, honoring other gods than yourself. Thou shalt not honor any other god than me was a self-instruction to you. Your soul saying, don't forget who you are. Honor you, you honor the divine. Honor you, don't honor other people's ways of being. And you have learned great lessons here with the Saturn and Capricorn energy. Dark night of the soul. Many of you finally cleansing and releasing that. The Tower. Unexpected. You are finally going to understand what a powerful being you are, and it's completely changed the foundation of your belief. A lot of you, your beliefs completely changing at this time. The foundation of your spiritual belief, your spiritual world. Even if you're not spiritual, that's also coming to change. You're really coming into understanding there's so much more to your soul and to this beautiful experience than you had allowed yourself to know. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins. The Queen of Wands, there you are, Leo. Fire energy. Oh, that's actually all the cards I wanted to pull, but for some reason we have the Five of Coins. That is strange, because now I'd go for the card underneath, but I auto shuffle, so the Five of Coins coming out for an extra message there, and the Nine of Swords being your overall energy. Okay, Leo, and followed by the Two of Cups, which explains this extra Five of Swords. I'm actually going to put it out there, Leo, for you. That really resonates. Okay, overall energy, the Nine of Swords. Leo, you worry and you fear about how people perceive you. That is one of your greatest concerns, how people view you. And I think a lot of people don't really see this, because Leo, you are very outspoken. You are, many of you are extroverts. Many of you, you are the life of the party, and you bring so much joy and so much healing to others. And I believe many people take this for granted. They just think that's your vibe, that you're just this high energy, happy being. Many don't know that it actually takes sometimes some great effort for you to be so positive, to be so happy. You literally worry about how other people perceive you. You worry about your future. You worry about this. I feel it's almost, you don't believe that you in your truth and you as you are good enough for people, good enough for your abundance, good enough for your prosperity, good enough to create that which you want. And it brings through a lot of doubts, a lot of worry, a lot of concern, a lot of anxiety about your self-worth. You really struggled to really see your value, and for you to be comfortable in saying, you know what, I'm the creator, and I trust and I know that I am good enough. I am everything. I have all that I need within me to really be able to manifest all that I want. And that's the empowerment that's coming to you this eclipse season, Leo. You are releasing this fear, you're releasing this anxiety, you're releasing this worry, you're releasing this doubt. at last. And with the devil, we see it here. This was your major soul lesson, Leo, for you to understand that you do not need to please please others, be under the enslavement, the entrapment of other people's perception, how people view you. You having to change to accommodate so many energies around you. You're finally understanding that that is not the key. You are not of service to others when you deny yourself your truth. You've now, and that has been a major soul lesson, and it's been a long soul lesson for some of you. A lot of relationships really being the teachers in your life, Leo, and it was to liberate you, to free you from the imprisonment of other people's views, other people's expectations, to release other people's well-being as a responsibility, and to also reclaim your well-being from other people and not hold them responsible for yours, because you're finally free, Leo, and you finally understand that you within your divinity, you within your clarity, you within your existence have always been the key to all of you. And now with the Tower card coming through here, I feel with all these lessons you have learned, a lot of you have come to great fundamental changes in your foundation. Some of you who were perhaps very religious, following one specific faith, are now going to be more spiritual, more open, because you have now outgrown it. All the lessons you have learned have now made you aware that you can't be restricted, you can't be contained, and that you are more limitless than you know. Others of you maybe were not spiritual or at all, and now becoming more spiritual. There's a foundation, the way you view your soul, the way you view creation, the way you view all things is coming to a great revelation. I'm thinking of the Matrix here, where Neo was asked to choose the blue or the red pill, and he goes for the red pill, if I'm not mistaken, and that opens up his mind and opens up his perception about everything. And that's what's happening. It feels like there's this great opening, this great awakening, this great awareness in your soul space, where you are finally releasing all the walls that were hiding you, that were imprisoning you from seeing the truth of things, the truth of creation, the truth of you, the truth of spirit, the truth of love, the truth of universe, the truth of source. You are finally coming to great understanding and breakthroughs when it comes to the non-physical, the spiritual realm, especially when it comes to your soul and your creative power. As within, without, with the star card, which is Aquarius energy, this beautiful foundation shift, this unexpected awakening, this unexpected knowing, this great foundation shift within you finally allows you in the physical now to understand the blessing you are, to connect to the divine energies of spirit, to finally connect to higher source, to connect to more realms. So where perhaps your view was right, restricted and narrow, and you could only tap into a small portion of the divine energies, now all of a sudden you're open and you're receiving beautiful messages from your collective, from your guides, from your angel. For some of you it feels quite overwhelming, because it's as if you had always looked at life through the keyhole, and now somebody has opened the door and you can walk through and you step into a whole new world where you're finally experiencing you and you, finally experiencing the world, life. You're seeing colors for the first time. You are drinking the water, eating the food. You are feeling life anew, everything for the first time. Oh, it's such a beautiful, magical feeling, Leo. And I feel this happens in each and every single one of you at varying levels. Some of you are quite aware and quite open and have been quite spiritual. You're having another layer, another foundation change. And this, when I for an example of that, I have been on a spiritual journey, and I have been awakened to many of my abilities and spirit and the realms and all of this beautiful, beautiful magic that we are finally reawakening and coming into the awareness of. And recently, maybe about 3 months or maybe 2 months, time completely merges with all these energy shifts. Maybe 2 or 3 months ago, when I was in meditation, connecting and channeling and receiving information, I then was starting to receive information not from this realm, not from this universe, but from my home universe, my home dimension, my home frequency. When I say that, I mean my soul wasn't, I came from a different dimension, different universe to assist humanity rise at this time. But I'm not even from this realm or this dimension or this. There's a multiverse, and I'm from a different universe, a different reality, a different space altogether. And I started releasing this space and tethering and anchoring into the space where I am from and receiving that information. So that's another way in which my foundation then got completely rebuilt, now to anchor light codes from my home frequency in order to allow that to now shine and to assist humanity rise at this time. So it really will affect all of you differently depending where you are at your journey, on your level of awakening. And it's not worse or good, higher or bad, it's simply just where you are on your journey. A lot of you really being spiritual gifts opening up, healing abilities, beginning to channel, beginning to maybe divinate, see the future, work through tarot, visuals, dreams. There's a lot of awakening and a lot of clarity being restored to you, Leo, now that you finally are owning you and you're finally choosing you. You are releasing the external conditioning, the rigidity of the ego. You are releasing that and finally flowing within the divine feminine, which is why I feel we have so much divine feminine, even though this is solar plexus, which is that solar plexus, the divine masculine. Your divine masculine is no longer in the enslavement of ego. You're finally now aligning your divine masculine with the divine feminine, which is why you are now able to receive now more energy and more understanding about spirituality, about creation, about you. Wow, Leo. And this is it, the Queen of Coins. Finally knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing what you bring to the table when it comes to your existence and your being. Really feeling your power. And this isn't arrogance, this isn't that boastful energy. This is you really finally embracing you, honoring you, allowing yourself to be, and freeing yourself from any restriction, from any of that the old masculine energy of control, domination. This is the way to do things. This is how to go, this very structured way. And now you're coming to the flow, understanding that you are divine, you are source, you are universe, and whatever inspires you, whatever aligns with love within you is the key to your worth, to your abundance, your prosperity. You're really seeing yourself with beautiful new eyes, and all this green heart chakra brings a healing where you finally love yourself and you allow yourself this great love, you allow yourself this great clarity. And here with the Queen of Wands, here you are, that fire energy coming through again. I'm feeling that solar plexus, sacral chakra union coming through here. And the Queen of Wands, be within your higher self and create from there. And now you're no longer creating from illusion. You're no longer creating from other people's expectation, other people's ideas of higher self, other people's idea of universe, other people's idea of what creation is, of who you are, of what you are, the upbringing, the culture, the tradition, those laws and rules that kept you limited. You've broken free from these chains and you're now creating from your true higher self, because now you're embracing who you are truly within love. You're embracing all aspects of you. You're embracing all elements of you. You're embracing the beautiful divine feminine energy within you, the creative energy within you. You're no longer fighting yourself, Leo. You're no longer restricting yourself. You're no longer trying to condition yourself into a specific way of being. You're allowing yourself to be free. You're creating from the depths of your soul, and you're aligning to the frequencies of love and then taking action from there. And this gives you a lot of power, a lot of strength, a lot of value. You're being empowered in your truth. You understand what a magical divine being you are. Nothing can stop you now, because now you know the truth of you. Now you know the truth of your soul. Now you know the truth of your power. Now you know the truth of creation. Now you know the truth, and now that you know it, once it can be seen, it can't be unseen. There's no going back. Now that you've had a taste of your divine love, you no longer are willing to give it up for anybody or for anything. You are choosing yourself, and it's beautiful. And I understand why Spirit brought these two cards out as a bit of an extra. Many of you remained in this conditioning, in this imprisonment, in this enslavement because of people around you. You were afraid of losing them. You were afraid of causing rifts. You were afraid of being abandoned. You were afraid of disappointing people. You were afraid of being rejected. But because of that fear, you were rejecting yourself. You were rejecting yourself by not being in your truth, and that caused a lot of pain and a lot of heartache, and you no longer want that anymore, which is why you've done the beautiful work to now really align with your truth. And this is Spirit saying you're not losing anything, you are simply gaining you. And with the Two of Cups, now that you're committing to you, now that you're honoring you, it's time for you now to finally form relationships which are now loving you, which are based within the authentic truth of you, who do not need you to change for them, who will not restrict you, who will not ask you to dim your light, who will not need you to be a specific way in order to fit in or be cool or be part of the group or be whatever it is that was an illusion in your expression of being. You are now to, Spirit is really bringing through here that you are to trust, to release the fear, release the anxiety, and to trust. As you choose you, as you honor you, as you commit to you, Leo, you will find people, and this is in friendships, this is in relationships, this is in familyships, this is in your career. You will attract relationships which are within honor, within love, who are there to co-create with you within your authentic truth. You don't need to change for them. You don't need to lessen yourself. You don't need to wear yourself out in order to please these people. They just enjoy your energy. They enjoy who you are, and they also nourish you. You're not going to now feel like you're this energy vessel giving all this energy out and nothing's replenishing you. Since they are in their own truth, they do not require you for your energy. They just enjoy your energy, and you enjoy their energy, so they replenish you. You heal each other. You grow each other. You activate each other. You allow each other to come into higher vibrational understanding. You raise each other up. It's a beautiful, and you finally come into a greater appreciation of these relationships because you finally have a greater appreciation of you, Leo. Beautiful energies coming through this full moon lunar eclipse. Enjoy you, Leo. A beautiful awakening where you really see just what a beautiful, powerful, divine being you are. A beautiful embrace of the divine feminine energy. A beautiful embrace of the love of you. And a beautiful healing to relationships. Blessed be.